Number one, old historical data store. Number two, aggregated data store. Okay, two different types. Next, by heart all these things carefully. From here, cloud, a virtual environment, a remote storage platform to ensure 24/7 secured access to your data. Main purpose of cloud, here it is, secure data storage, easier data implementation or easier data operations like reads, writes, etc. Faster ETL, extract, transform, load, and also big data analytics. These are the main purpose of cloud. And one such cloud we have, Azure, a Microsoft cloud platform, cheaper storage, easy ETL, and faster big data analytics. We need to learn these items carefully, storage, ETL, analytic activities from today. To understand this environment, to understand this Azure part, Azure concepts, we should know certain environment types. What is that? Environment types in Azure Cloud. Good to write your observation notes. We have three environment types: SaaS, software as a service; PaaS, platform as a service; number three, EaaS, infrastructure as a service. SaaS, software as a service, 100% cloud will manage. Cloud maintains the components. PaaS, cloud maintains majority of the components. EaaS, here cloud maintains few components. Observe carefully. Here, SaaS means cloud maintains the components completely, 100%, no involvement. Okay, it is like completely cloud owned. Whereas here, PaaS, majority components cloud will manage. Few things we need to manage. We manage few configurations, few components. Cloud manages majority components. Here we manage more components. It's like only 20% cloud, 20 to 30% cloud. We manage more components. Cloud manages few components. In our course, we need to take all these three. It will be more clear with examples. Let's understand now how to configure cloud account. Then proceed for our actual activities. Let's see. I repeat again what we are learning. Yes, we need to configure databases, right? We need to configure databases. To configure databases, we are taking the basic concept. What is database? What is cloud? Let's understand now how to configure Azure account. To configure Azure account, firstly, we should know something called resource. What is that resource? Things are very interesting and easy. Let's observe it carefully. Let's see. Simple process. Let's understand now how to step into Azure account. So for this purpose, firstly, I'm modifying the notes. Okay, I'll be sending you all these notes anyway. Let's see how to get the Azure account creation. First, we need to create the Azure account. Then I'll show you these components, SAS, PaaS, EAS components. Let's get
Sir,
the basic
screen is not
vocabulary.
moving.
Sorry, what is that? Tell me.
No, sir, screen is not moving. That's why.
Oh, friends, everyone are able to see this particular screen, please. SAS, PaaS, EAS, please. Everyone, I'll wait.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
it's visible.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
I repeat again. We are learning what is database, types of databases we are going to create from today. Then cloud, purpose, Azure. Now let's see how to create Azure account. First, things are very simple. Let's observe it carefully. Firstly, go to portal.azure.com. We see one option, no account, create one. Firstly, go to, I'll go to incognito mode. Portal.azure.com. See here, portal.azure.com. No account, create one. Click on create one. It asks you for the email address. Okay, give your email address. You get a confirmation mail. You click on the confirmation link. Okay, you'll do it after the class. Okay, let's observe it carefully. You click on the confirmation link. Then you get one Azure portal. Let me show you first. Remember the website name, portal.azure.com. First visit, sign up, then you sign in. Once you sign in, click on subscription. See here. Click on subscription. Click add subscription. Click on add subscription. And you will get one option to add free subscription, free trial like this. Okay, so firstly Azure account, then free subscription, this one, free trial. In my case, I use my free trial already. In your case, you will simply select free trial. It will ask you for card details, debit card, credit card, anything is fine. Okay, you get a card detail. You need to provide the card details and validate with your OTP, your mobile number. Then you get one subscription created. I repeat again. Let's observe carefully. Firstly, what we are doing here. First, portal.azure.com. Sign up. Sign in. Then click on subscription. Add. Okay, next. Click on add. Free trial. Click on free trial subscription. This one. Click on select offer. Give your card details, mobile number. You get one free subscription created. And that's it, you are ready. Back to my notes. Firstly, you get Azure account. In Azure or to work with Azure, to work with ETL and big data storage components in Azure, we need to create something called subscription. What is subscription? Subscriptions are unit of easy management and billing activities. Subscriptions allow you to organize your cloud resources. How to create subscription? Yes, visit portal.azure.com. Sign in, homepage. Subscription, new subscription, select free trial. This one. Use your card, mobile number and validate. You get $200 free credit. Valid for 1 month. Next, why we are creating subscription? Let's see. We have Azure account ready, subscription ready. But why we need subscription? Let's understand it. Remember, a single account can have multiple subscriptions. Each Azure account can have multiple subscriptions. In real world, we always work with a dedicated subscription. We have something called as dev subscription or test subscription like this. In our case, in our classes, we'll be having a regular trial subscription. In reality, we may have one subscription for testing and one subscription separately for development activities. Okay, I mean separate subscriptions.
7:30, 6:30, 7:30.
From here, our next one. Let's. What is a resource? So far we are learning account, inside account subscription. Inside subscription we need resource. What is resource? Let's see. Remember, any item we buy from Azure cloud is called a resource. What is it? Any item we buy from Azure is called a resource. What does it mean? For example, you buy a server. Okay, we are going to buy a server today. We are going to buy a database and a warehouse also today. Those are called resources. Remember, you go to a grocery store, you buy some items, right? And those items, you would like to organize them into something called baskets, right? Baskets. Here we have something called as resource group. Observe carefully. Something called resource group. Before that, I had a small diagram for subscriptions like this. One account can have multiple subscriptions. Now, inside each subscription, we have resources. Any items we buy from Azure shop is called a resource. Anything you create or deploy in Azure is called a resource, like data factory, data bricks, data lake storage. These are all resources. So from today, we need to start creating these resources. There are few important categories of resources. Okay, there are few important categories of resources. Let's see how it is. Just wait. Yep, this one. For example, here we go. We have storage resources, engineering resources, database resources, IoT resources, and others. We need to learn these resources in our classes. Storage level, engineering, database, IoT, and others. Of course, database is also a special type of storage. I'll call this as file storage resources or file store resources. This is database storage. Engineering resources like ETL or orchestration, IoT, Internet of Things, and other resources. Resource groups are used to group the resources. When we create a resource in Azure, we specify a resource group. We specify a resource group. It is mandatory to specify the resource group. Example, during Azure SQL Server creation today, next few minutes, we need to specify the resource name. Resource is here SQL Server in cloud, and additionally a resource group name also. Purpose of resource group, easy resource management and security. Remember, resource group is just like a schema in SQL database. What is it? Just like a schema. From here, let me just recap. Number one, firstly we learned total there are 11 items. Firstly we learned what is database. Number two, basic types of databases. Number three, cloud. Number four, purpose of cloud. Then what is Azure and environment types in Azure cloud.
ఇప్పుడు ఏ కంపెనీ అయినా అసెస్మెంట్ చేసుకొని పంపిస్తున్నారు.
సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్
ఫస్ట్ లింక్ పంపించి ఏదో టెస్ట్ ఉంటాయి, అది కంప్లీట్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ
టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ రిసోర్సెస్. నెక్స్ట్ I think the number
అది
is
జనరల్
10
ఉండొచ్చు,
here.
కొన్ని ఇంగ్లీష్ ఏదైనా ఉండొచ్చు. చాట్ జీపీటీ
I'll mail you the
క్లియర్ అయిపోతుంది.
modified notes. Number 11.
పక్కన ఉన్న కొన్ని పెట్టుకొని
Number 11. What is resource
మొబైల్లో
group?
అట్లా స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసి కనపడకుండా పెట్టుకోండి.
Okay. From here, let's understand our practice. So this is a resource group.
వాళ్ళే తీసుకోవాలి, నువ్వు కాదు. వాళ్ళు
A resource group can contain databases, servers,
సైట్ నుంచి వాళ్ళకి జస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఒకటే కదా,
cloud computing components, etc.
వాళ్ళ సైడ్ నుంచి మెల్లిగా తీసుకొని ఇట్లా తీసుకుంటాను.
From here, our actual lab plan, what we learn. Yes, here it is on my screen. We need to have something called Azure account. We created it already. Subscription. We got it ready. Next, we need to create resource groups. Inside resource group, resources like ETL resource group, warehouse resource group, data governance resource group, like this. Observe carefully. Okay, with this content, let's understand now carefully how to implement these items. Okay, simple, straightforward process. Let's start with first and foremost item, server. Inside server, we are going to have database and something called warehouse. So total 3 resources we are going to create now. Let's do it carefully. Then we'll come back to the screen, to this diagram after some time. What is it again? Let's observe carefully. We need to have total 3 different resources. What are they? Let's see. Firstly, I'll take this way. In your computer, you have SSMS and local SQL server with you already. You have an SQL server, right? This is your local SQL server. Please see if you can get 2025 latest version. And you also have SSMS with you, right? SSMS tool. Next, our requirement. This is your computer, okay? I'll just title this your computer. Next, just now we got one Azure account. We have the Azure account. Inside Azure account, you need to have, come on, what is there inside the Azure account first, please? Subscription, right? Isn't it? Yes, please, everyone. Hope you remember.
Yes,
Subscriptions.
Yes, sir. Subscription.
Yep. Inside subscription.
resource group.
Yep. Inside subscription, you have multiple resource group. Azure account, subscription. And inside subscription, something called resource group. Let's create one resource group first for storing a server. Okay, let's have a resource group like this. This is resource group. We are going to create the resource group now. Inside resource group, we are going to create a server. Okay. Inside resource group, we'll have a server first. Inside this server, so this is your server. Or let's take this with green, and this would be a different one. Let's put this way. Okay, inside the resource group, let's have a server. Okay, inside SQL server, this is Azure SQL server. Inside this server, we are going to have database. What is that? OLTP database. This will be the OLTP database. Okay, and then data warehouse database. So total we are going to have two databases today, where inside the server, your local SQL server, local server, you have database here also. I'll mail you this source database today for our practice purpose. So you have source database left, target database right, and a warehouse. Usually warehouse will be in this way. Symbol would be like this. Okay, next. We are going to connect to all three databases using SSMS, or two servers using SSMS. So this is one connection, and then another connection. Okay, like this. Okay, something like this, in this way. Observe carefully. Please, are you getting it now? I'll wait, please. This is what we are going to practice today.
Yes,
Are
sir.
we getting it, please? Please, I'll wait. Let's go slowly. Yep. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Let's continue. Friends, I'm assuming we're all very new. Let's observe it carefully. First, and we have other components as well next. We are going to have something called few cloud computing components from tomorrow. Inside resource group, we'll have few cloud computing components. Additionally, few important storage components where inside the Azure environment. That's a different item like data factory and other things. We'll do it slowly. For now, let's start inside subscription, how to create this server, database, pool or warehouse. Warehouse also called pool, POOL, pool we call it. Connections. Okay, server, database, warehouse, connection. Let's see. Firstly, I'll call this as lab configuration. I'll mail you all these documents to you. First, let's see how to get the server, green server. Go to Azure account, create resource. Click on resource. What's the resource here? SQL Server. There is one option called logical server. Other option is virtual VM, virtual machine. But virtual machine do not support data engineering components. We need to use logical server like this. Okay, remember a new term, SQL Server, logical server. Click on SQL Server, logical server. Create. Inside the server, we are going to host databases and data warehouses. Data warehouse is also a special type of database. Let's see. What is that? Create. But by the way, what's the difference between a database and a warehouse, please? Please, basics, please. Database fundamentals.
Database is for regular operations and a warehouse is for storing historical data.
Exactly. Others, please, hope you remember. Database is like a showroom. Warehouse is like a godown. Yes, please. You're aware of it, everyone. Please, I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So let's create the database first and warehouse next. Okay, database first, warehouse next. We'll do it slowly. Create server. So server is like a house. Database is your living room. Warehouse is like your storeroom. Single house. You can even get them across multiple houses. But for our practice, let's go for a single house, single server. Subscription, free tier. Resource group. Create new. See here, create new. Click on create new. Give the resource group. Azure resource group. Any name is okay. For easy management, easy security. Remember, resource group is mainly for security. Subscription is for billing. Okay. We created the subscription earlier. That's for billing. Like how much we need to pay to Microsoft every month. That is billing subscription. Of course, you use free account. Resource group is mainly for security. Click OK. Server name. I'll say SQL School, Azure Data Engineering Server. Give a name. Any name is okay. No problem. Make sure the name is unique. Give a name like this. Location. Any location is fine. Default is East US. Leave it to default. Remember, resource group.
Sir, I have one question.
Sir. No, sir. We'll go for a question. We'll Q&A time, sir. Please. Others are writing their observation notes. I should not interrupt them, sir. My duty, sir. I'll continue. Sorry, friends, where we are? We'll go for a question during Q&A time. Please understand, we are in a class. We are in a prayer hall, right? If we disturb the prayer, prasadam gets affected. Please understand my concern. Let's think practically where we are. Friends, we'll go for questions after some time. And I have to value the participants who are responding my questions first. I need it. I'll continue. Where we are? Yes. Subscription. Friends, you'll practice after the class. Observe carefully. In your case, it will be free tier. Resource group. Okay. This resource group. Any name is okay, no problem. Server name. Any server name is fine. Make sure it is green. Remember, the server name should be unique across the entire Azure cloud platform. So whatever server name you are using, I cannot use, even though the location is different. Irrespective of the location, server name should be unique always. And server name will be A dot B dot C dot D. This server we are going to connect in next few minutes. I said through SSMS, right? There we are going to use complete name A, B, C, D. We'll see next few minutes. Location can be anything, no problem. Authentication. Friends, come on. What are the different authentication modes in on-premises, please? Hope you remember. Please, we are learning.
Authentication sequence.
Windows and SQL.
Exactly. Windows and SQL. Right? Mixed mode authentication. Windows and mixed mode. Here, Windows is missing. Why? That is PaaS. Remember, we are in PaaS environment, platform as a service. Means majority items Azure will take care, like underlying operating system, installation location, installation components, collation, everything Azure will take care. We don't have any control on the underlying operating system or the disk locations. Here, Microsoft do not reveal the OS it uses for logical server. We don't have Windows OS dependency because we don't have any control. Windows OS not mandatory at all. We need to use for now SQL authentication. Later we will be learning something called Entra and other authentications. But observe carefully, Windows is missing here. Admin login name. Hope you are writing your observation notes carefully. Password. Okay. And password. Confirm the password. Any login, any password is okay, no problem. That's it, you are done. I repeat again, we're all very new. Let's observe it carefully. Home, okay? Subscription, you create the subscription, that's fine. Come on, what next, please? Please, how to get the server, please? Please, mic with everyone, please. How to get the server, please? Please.
Go to resource group.
Create resource group.
Create resource.
Create resource.
Exactly. Create resource. Others have to respond
And
to my
SQL
questions.
SQL server logical server.
Exactly. SQL server, logical server. Opposite of logical server. Please. Opposite of logical server.
Physical server.
No.
Virtual machine.
Virtual machine. Okay. Virtual. There is no physical concept in cloud. Okay. Remember. Virtual machine. For now, logical server. Logical opposite virtual. We'll do one by one. For now, logical is called PaaS environment. Click on logical server. Click on logical server. And next. Click create. You'll do these things today after the class. Any resource group is okay. I say agent. Please. Resource group. Please check your mic, please. Thank you. Next. Give this server name. Any server name is fine, no problem. I'll say SQL School, Azure Data Engineer Server, new. Configure this server with a meaningful name. Any name is okay. Authentication. That's it, you are done. Give the login name, password. Okay. Next. Confirm the password. Review plus create. No worries about other things. Leave it to me. Create. What is it? Resource group. Server name. Admin login password. Any login, any password is okay. Get your server ready. What we need to do inside the server? We need to create database and the pool. That is our next step. Let me show you the options for creating database and the pool today. We'll create them tomorrow. Before that, I need to show you today how to connect this server from our local SSMS. You have SSMS with you, right? Everyone, please confirm. Management Studio, I believe it is the latest version. Please. Was requesting it yesterday. Yes, please. You
Yes.
have it with you, right?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Others, please.
We'll create it today, Sai.
Please,
We'll download it today.
Yeah, please. We need it, friends. We need it, please. We need it, okay? Because we need to have joins and here and there we need to do aggregations, create stored procedures. We are not developers, we are not programmers, but still we need to play with data, database and data. Get Management Studio ready. In the Management Studio, it will ask you for the server name. Authentication is anyway SQL authentication. I chosen one username few minutes back and password also ready. Few minutes back we set the password. Now how to get the server name? I said A.B.C.D. Right? The server name. Go to Azure portal. Go to Azure portal. Deployment is complete. Go to resource. See, this is the server name. This one, A.B.C.D. This is a server name. Are we getting it, please? Please, I'll wait. Please, everyone.
Yes, Sai.
Yes, sir.
Please, everyone, please, I'll wait. Fine, let's continue. We have the server ready. Next. Once we have this content ready, now a small bad news. A small bad news. Here, the server is disabled for access. What does it mean? Copy the server, paste it, connect. It won't work. It won't work. It says deny public network access true or yes. So public network access is denied. Server is saying no to connections. Okay. What we have to do? We need to enable the connections. Raise an instance specific error. Connection was denied because deny public network access is set to yes. So what do you do? Go to portal. This one, see here, show networking settings. By default, public network access is disabled. We have to enable it. Default disabled, we have to enable it. Are we getting it, please? Please, I'll wait. Yes, are we getting it, please? I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. Others, please, you have a lot to learn, need your support.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Click
Hey,
on firewall rule. Like who should be able to access the server, define that IP address. Click on add firewall rule. Give a name. Any name is okay. In reality, in real world, your network admins
yeah.
will be giving you the IP range for which you need to provide the access. For our learning process, let's give 0 to 255 range. Any IP address in this world will be within this range only, always. Click OK. Give a rule name, start, end IP address. This IP is for firewall for public internet access. That is okay. What about our next concepts from tomorrow? Sorry, from day after tomorrow, we'll start data factory. Once we do the configurations, do some architecture items, then we have to start data factory. So data factory is a ETL environment. Let me just take you back here. This one, please. We're all aware of the basics of database. Data factory should be connecting to SQL pool. This is the place we are right now. So where is data factory? Within Azure. Where is SQL pool warehouse? Within Azure. So Azure to Azure connections need this option. Allow Azure services and resources to access this server. So remember, two types of connections, okay? Public connection or outside Azure, and other one within Azure connection. Click save. Friends, this is all very important, because by tomorrow we will come across something called IR, integration runtime. There again, we need to come back to the screen. Two types of connections, within Azure, outside Azure public network. I repeat, overview. Come on, what next, please? Please, what next, please? Mic with everyone, please. What next? Networking,
So
right? Isn't
network
it?
settings.
Networking.
So network settings.
Yes.
Then
Selected
public
network.
access.
Yes, IP address and allow. Exactly. Add firewall rule and connect. Connect. This is how you need to establish connection to the server. Tomorrow, we'll start creating databases. Observe carefully. We'll start creating something called databases, and also we have something else called data warehouse. Okay, right click new database, or other option, go to server. You see database. Please, Mr. Please check it, sir. Please, sir. Database and pool. Pool is called warehouse. We'll stop for today. Get your Azure account, subscription, server, connections ready. I'll provide you one source database to you today. Please install the source database in your local computer, local SQL server. Tomorrow we'll start creating database, pool, warehouse, and start our practice for data ingestions. We'll stop for now. Questions, please. Over to you. Give me a few moments time. I need to provide you the email. Yesterday I sent one email with all the class notes, right? Hope you remember, please. I hope you got it yesterday. Complete notes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. sir.
Yeah, there only first document, there are few changes. I'll provide the updated first document. Remaining all docs, no change. Please take a print copy. First document, few improvisations, few edits. I'll send you that first document, updated one. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait. Mic with you all.
Hi, Sai. Amjad here.
Amjad, please tell me, my dear friend, please. Yeah.
Yeah, Sai, when I was searching on the portal, I saw there are,
Yes.
as you said, we have SQL Server, Logical Server, as well as we have Azure
VM. VM.
Server
Yes.
Database. So, what is the difference and what is the cost for these two?
Give me some more time. We'll be learning it anyway. When we say SQL Server in Azure, there are 4 different ways to implement. SQL Server in Azure, there are 4 ways. Azure SQL we call it. Let me show you what I mean. Here it is. We have multiple ways. Azure SQL Hyperscale, managed instance, database, and VM. Okay, 4 things are there. Out of 4, for data engineering SQL pool warehouse, we need this option, Azure SQL logical server we call it. This is required. It is costly compared to others, but for data engineering it is required. Remaining are for OLTP only. Hyperscale or managed instance and virtual machine are exclusively for OLTP. For high availability, disaster recovery, and big data activities, we need Azure PaaS, platform as a service. It is required. Give me a few more days time, Amjad. We'll be learning about the pricing and comparisons one by one.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Next question, please.
Hi,
I'll
Sai.
wait. Yes, madam. Please tell me. Yes.
Sai, I already have a Microsoft account because I purchased 365.
Yes.
And when I have actually logged in, it's directly taking me to, it's saying like I have an Azure subscription one, and I also have a subscription ID,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then
they're called.
it's asking
Yes.
mandatory Azure MFA phase 2, manage multi-factor authentication.
Understood. Understood. Just want to be clear with your error. So could you please WhatsApp me the screenshot once? Subscription name is okay. Default it will be Azure subscription 1, correct? But I need to double check once again better. So please WhatsApp me the exact screenshot, madam. I'll check
Yeah,
and get back to you. Sure.
yeah, thanks, Sai.
Yep. Yep. Yes, friends. Email sent to everyone. Kindly check it, please. I'll wait. Email sent to everyone. Kindly check it, please. I'll wait.
Sai, I guess there is something called tenant in Azure, right?
Yes,
We
yes,
have
you're
to
right.
know anything about that. Can you explain
Yeah,
me?
yeah, we need to. We need to. In our next classes, we get it anyway.
Okay.
Mostly by later next week. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Tenant means like, for example, as you own a house. I live in your house for rent. That is called tenant. I mean, applications like Snowflake, Fabric, SAP, or SaaS, best example, another best example. They lease some space in Azure. That leased space requires tenantship. Tenant means external connection. Getting some idea?
Yes. So under one account, there can be
Yes.
multiple tenants, right?
Multiple, exactly. It's like a what we say, a dormitory in a pilgrimage. Okay, yeah, multiple rooms, multiple tenants. Yep.
What is the difference between a tenant and a subscription?
Well, subscription means like an entry pass. to enter into the Azure account and start our operations.
Okay.
Subscription is like a gate pass, whereas tenantship is like a license to consume and use some space in Azure for your day-to-day operations. Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Example. I said Snowflake.
Yeah.
Snowflake, SAP, PeopleSoft, SAS, Databricks, Fabric. These are famous clouds, but unfortunately, they don't have their own storage. They need to depend on one of these three big brothers in
Okay.
cloud. What are the three big brothers? Azure, AWS, Google Cloud. That's it. Nothing else. They know how to stop others from entering their ring. It's a big politics. That's different story altogether. Okay, that's different story. Maybe on weekend we can have chit chat. That's different. But these are the things, my dear friend. They have their own data centers, own satellite networks. They know how to prevent others from entering the ring. You are safe. So the connections require tenantship. Are you getting it, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yep. So Azure has more data centers compared to cloud. Google Cloud. Google Cloud less data centers, less network area. That's all it is. Yes. Next question, please. We'll stop for today.
Sir, similarly, Azure, like whatever we have discussed, like we have created a subscription, new subscription, and we have created that SQL server, those things. The similar thing we can do it in AWS also, sir.
Yes, in AWS also we can do. In AWS we have something called RDS and Redshift. The naming changes. Concept is same.
Okay. Concept is same, but the name is changed.
Yeah, exactly. There we say EC2 instance, we call it. EC2 instance.
Okay, okay, sir. Got it.
Same thing, sir. Same thing.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Purpose is same.